Hello, this is Ken Hemler, and I'm coming to you with a very, very important update to the BOI. That's the Beneficial Ownership Interest form that the government is now requiring that anybody that has a corporation or any kind of entity, they must file this. Now, originally, this law was supposed to go into effect December 31st, 2024, but the Texas federal court put a temporary stay on this order. Now, unfortunately, this is a very draconian type of law. It's put into place primarily to hopefully stop some of the money laundering, the trafficking that's going on, the illegal money, the terrorist money. Unfortunately, it's going to catch a lot of just normal people and a lot of extra burdensome reporting. And the penalties for non-reporting are absolutely scary. It's up to $591 a day. I'm just going to read a little text here from the government. $10,000 and criminal penalties. So this is a very dangerous item. Now, originally when this law went into place, we contacted all of our clients. And if you're a client listening or watching this, I am sorry for barraging you with all of the information, but this is one of those things that if we don't make you aware and something happens, you're not going to be happy with us. Now, if your advisors aren't telling you about this, then you need to be very aware of this. Now, it's up to 2 years in prison for non-filing of this form. Now, it's going to be hard, in my opinion, with the thousands of people that are going to fail at this report for the government to actually have or start handing out prison time. But I do believe they will start handing out some pretty hefty penalties. Now, let me explain who must file a BOI form. Now, this is filed with the FinCEN, which is the Financial Crimes Division of the federal government. You must file a BOI form if you had filed a new entity. That's an LLC, a partnership, let me clarify, an LLC or a corporation. Now, you must file it for entities that exist on January 1st, 2024. Now, if you filed or formed the entity after January 1st, 2024, then you must file a form within 30 days after January 1st, 2025. Now, you also must file a form if you change anything within your entity. So if you add somebody, subtract somebody, you change up the shares of who and what is owned in that entity, you must file another form. Now, how you can do that? We can do it for you, or you just log on to the federal government's website, FinCEN, and look for the BOI filing. Now, I believe on there they call it BIOR, but it's the same thing. You also, in 2024, if you formed an entity, in 2024, you must also file your BOI within 90 days of filing that entity. So, again, this is one of those little traps that the government tries to put you in. Just be very, very careful and review your entities, and it could even be something that is just dormant. You might have set up an LLC, you haven't used it, it's just sitting there. You're still responsible for it. So this is Ken Hemler signing out. Please double check your entities.